Staying motivated whilst preparing for IELTS, it's not easy. So, how did Merche, my student from the Gold course, manage to do it and improve her speaking score from 6.5 up to 7.5? Let's find out. Hello, this is Keith from the Keith Speaking Academy, and welcome. Today I'm very excited because I've got a great video for you. It's an interview with a student of mine from the different courses actually. Her name is Merche. She's from Spain. In fact, she's almost a neighbour of mine. She lives in Bilbao, which is about an hour away. But we've never met in person, only online. Now, Merche needed IELTS in order to work as a vet in the UK, where she was offered a job. So she took the test in March, but she didn't get the score she needed. Then she went on to settle down and focus for several months, studying every day, following different courses, including the Gold course, my Fluent Grammar course, Eli's writing course. And just a few weeks ago, she let us know that she had finally got the score she needed, including a 7.5 in IELTS speaking, when previously, several months ago, she got a 6.5. So it's a lovely interview, and in it, Merche will share her story, the challenges that she faced, and how she overcame those challenges, with some great advice for students who are maybe in a similar situation. She's great to listen to. She has such an incredibly positive spirit and attitude. I'm sure you will learn lots. Let's dive straight in and find out what she has to say. Right. Hello, Merche. Hi.
Hello. Hi. Very pleased to be with you, Keith.
Same here as well. It's great to see you. Now, I'm very interested to find a bit more about you. I mean, I know you're from Spain, but tell us more about where you're from and what you do.
Yeah, I'm from the north of Spain. I'm from the Basque Country, especially Bilbao, a little town that is in the outskirts of Bilbao. It's called San Fuentes, a little town. And yeah, I'm living in my parents' house nowadays.
Right, great. And what are you doing? Are you working? Are you studying?
No, right now I'm not working. I have been preparing for IELTS for 8 months, more or less, full time, because I had a job offer in the UK. So, yeah, I will be working in a short while, maybe in September. I start working in the UK.
Fantastic. What are you going to do?
I'm veterinarian. So I decided to start over my professional career up there because I have a friend that is working there and he's very happy. He told me that the conditions for vets are wonderful there. The work-life balance is excellent. And the possibility, the job prospect in terms of a specialization are really, really nice there. Employers used to help employees to specialize, and they're very happy with that. So I would like to become a neurologist.
Okay.
So I want to go there. Yeah, that's the main reason.
That's really interesting. So, I mean, going over there, I'm guessing then you need IELTS to join that professional organization in the UK?
Yeah. In order to register in the Royal College of Veterinary Surgeons, they ask a 7 average in IELTS, but you can get a 6.5 just in one part, and the rest 7 or above. That's the requirements.
So when did you do the test and what did you get?
I did the test 3 times. First 2 times in March. It was a little bit crazy because I did the first attempt and 10 days later, I did my second attempt. I just have to improve 0.5 points in speaking and in writing because I got a 6 in writing, 6.5 in speaking, and I just needed 0.5 more in each part. So in 10 days, I attempt again. I was a little bit crazy. I recognize right now. And I got just the same score. So I decided to wait, to be patient and perseverant, as I was writing every day, I was practicing every day. And 4 months later, 6 July, I attempt the 3rd time. And I got the desired score and even more. So I was really, really, really happy and relaxed, at least, because I didn't think I would do it that time
Right,
either.
right, right.
Yeah, I was really, dismotivated, but finally I got it after
Well,
8 months full time.
Congratulations
Thank
to
you so
you. That's
much.
great. I mean, you come across as a very, very strong communicator, very clearly. But I do know IELTS is quite rigorous, and you have to meet the criteria in addition to that.
Yeah, and you have so much information. I had a clear idea about what they were asking for in the writing part, in the
Right.
speaking part, and I tried to be objective with myself. And I didn't think it was enough in writing for a 7. I was thinking it is impossible for me to get a 7, but anyway, I need a 6.5, so I can do it.
Mm.
But when I saw that 7 in writing, it was like, oh my God,
Nice.
how I did it.
Well, all the study,
Anyway,
all the work that you did through those 3 or 4 months
yeah,
clearly
of
paid off.
course.
Yeah.
But you know how we are. We always think we can do more.
Yeah.
And even though
We're quite self-critical.
yeah, I would write every day, task 1 and task 2 every day without
Mm.
fail. But I was thinking, maybe I could write 2, instead
Mm.
of 1. No, you always think that you can
You can
do
do
more.
more.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I mean, you talked there a little bit about motivation and losing motivation. I mean, tell me more about the challenges you faced during these last 3 or 4 months as you're preparing IELTS.
Hmm. My greatest challenge was the writing part, of course. I couldn't finish the exercise in 1 hour. Not in 55 minutes was my goal, to have 5 minutes to check. I thought it was really, really important, but I couldn't do it. I never finished the exercise in 1 hour, not even in 55 minutes, never, 2 or 3 times out of maybe 300 essays that I have written
Wow.
in all the process.
Wow.
Maybe 2 or 3 were in 55, 57 minutes. The rest, 1 hour, 1 hour 10, 1 hour 15, all of them. So I
So
don't know.
timing.
Yeah,
Timing is
timing
the
was
issue.
my the worst thing to overcome.
And what
Uh,
about your speaking side from the speaking
yeah,
test?
the speaking was another challenge because it was really, really difficult for me to practice a speaking test. I don't know why. It was very frustrating for me to speak alone by my own
Right.
and record myself. I know you all recommend, to practice a speaking test, to record yourself and listening to your mistakes, and so. But for me, it was really, I couldn't do it.
Right. You
I
like speaking to people, right? I can tell.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So, but finally, these last 4 months, I was very, very lucky because I have an English friend that helped me a lot.
Mhm.
And he was talking with me every day, well, from Monday to Thursday, every day, like 2 or 3 hours.
Right.
And then the breakout rooms. I'm very, very proud of purchase your course, the gold course, because
Mhm.
it was the definitive thing I needed to get a 7 in speaking.
In what
It
way?
was because you have everything you need in the course. The most important, I think, is the practice part and the breakout rooms. I had all the weekdays covered speaking in English with my friend from Monday to Thursday, and in the breakout rooms from Thursday to Monday, 2 times, 2 hours. I always enter the breakout rooms at 2 and
Mhm.
at 7.
Mhm.
So that's the main thing. You have to talk every day. That's essential, essential. And then in your core, you have all the topics, all the vocabulary you need, all the grammar resources, the different kind of structures, the sentences, the ways of answering different types of questions. You have everything. So you mix your videos, your course, with the daily practice, and you have everything you need to get the score you need in the speaking part.
Great.
without any doubt, without any
Right.
doubt. In terms of writing, for example, I recommend Ellie is a very good teacher. I
Eli's
was
course. Mm.
Eli's. I was watching his videos. What they
Mhm.
were very, very helpful to know the structure they were asking for.
Very, very interesting. What about motivation? I mean, you talked about becoming a bit demotivated. How did you maintain that drive
Mm.
to be studying every day? I mean, that's not easy.
No, it's not easy. But the thing is, even though the days I was really dismotivated, even though I wrote, I used to write, even in those days.
Oh,
It wasn't the same. It was, like I was more time, like 1 hour and a half with the writing part, or maybe 2 hours. But I didn't stop because of my mood. It's like a habit.
right.
Finally, you build up a habit of writing every day, whatever the mood you are in that day. And
Indeed.
you have to accept that you will be up
Hmm.
and down, because it's a normal state of the human being normally. And in a situation like this, that you are required to build up a language while you are in your own country, not in an English speaking country, is very, very, very hard.
Yeah.
And you must recognize that. And
And how,
know, yeah.
how do you feel now? Now it's finished.
Oh, I feel very, very, very relaxed. You don't know how relaxed I'm
Right.
feeling right now.
I can
Okay,
imagine. Yeah.
yeah, I'm a little bit nervous because of, the next steps.
So what are the next steps? What's going to happen next?
Yeah, in now I'm with the registration process of the college that takes a long while, like 6 weeks, maybe 7, 8 weeks, because we are in summertime, so the
Mm.
process is slower than usual. So I guess I will have to wait till 1st September to start working. But now I'm looking for a room in Reading. That is the place where
Oh, you're going to Reading. Lovely.
Reading. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And I'm already searching for a room, and but that's all because the process is very slow, so I can enjoy the summer right now,
Right.
so
Yeah,
it's
all of that.
perfect. But
Mm.
I'm a little bit nervous. I start over the professional career in another country is not an easy thing,
That's
and I
true, but it's
know.
very exciting, right? It's very exciting.
Yeah.
It's a new opportunity. I mean, there will be challenges, I'm sure, amongst which are the weather and the food. But that aside, there's going to be lots of opportunities around, meeting new people, engaging in a new career. That's so exciting.
Yeah, 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 of course I
Do you
can
feel more confident with your English?
yeah, of course. Yeah,
Mm.
pretty more confident than before. And I started to realize or to be aware about my improvement in fluency. In 1 month, I was talking every day in English.
Right.
That's essential.
Yeah.
You have to talk every day. Yeah,
Mm. It's
that's
time. It's putting
mandatory.
in the time. I
Yeah,
think that's so true. I mean, some people think there's a kind of a secret method. I don't think there is a secret method. I think it's
no.
time, putting in the dedication.
My receptive skills were very, very good,
Right.
very, very nice, because I had been reading in English for many years. Research papers, English book about neuroscience and all these stuffs I like. And for maybe 3, 4 years, reading in English, every thing I read was in English. And listening was pretty the same. I used to hear conferences and a lot of things in English. So my receptive skills, I think, were very, very good. So in the last 4 months, I didn't have to train my reading and listening skills. I forgot
Just
it. I
mm,
just lived there, and I was focused only my speaking and my writing skills. And when they are, in a relaxed time, their spare time, I think it's really important they to enjoy their free time with English,
yeah.
like watching a series in a recent or original version,
Mm.
reading a book that they like in English. I think that's very important. It's like a passive learning, like
Yeah,
you are.
absolutely. Something enjoyable as well,
Yeah, I
apart from
think
the
that's.
study.
I think that's essential too for those people that have to improve all the 4 parts. The easiest thing is to start with the receptive skills first.
Right.
Listening and reading every day, and doing IELTS exercises, reading and listening every day. Get accustomed to the test and do it every day. And then, day by day, a little bit of speaking, a little bit of writing, and finally they have to do everything in a day.
That's good. I mean, that's a really, really good piece of advice. I think that daily practice, being aware of your strengths and weaknesses and spending time on your weaknesses is really, really good advice, I think, for all students. That's really nice. That's really good. I mean, I can see, I can't compare you with when you began your IELTS journey, but your fluency, your control of the grammar and the vocabulary is absolutely excellent. And you're clearly a very good communicator. I mean, you're a very confident speaker. I think you're going to love England from that aspect, from communicating with people. I think you'll be great.
And I love the language. I love English. I have loved it since I was at the school. I was really good at it, I must say.
Right.
And I love it. I love to talk in English. And one reason why I'm going to the UK is because of the language. I want to innovate in neuroscience, in neurology. I would like to innovate, and English is the official language of
research
science
and everything. Oh, you'll need it.
Yeah. So that was one reason why I wanted to go to the UK.
Great. That's great. Final tip, as a kind of a final word for students who are watching this, who are maybe either beginning their preparation or in the middle of their preparation, what would your final words of wisdom or advice be?
Don't lose your hope, because you're going to get it. Sooner or later, you're going to get it without any doubt. You have to be persistent. You have to accept your daily ups and downs, your weekly ups and downs. Especially when you attempt an exam and you don't get your desired score, you have to be prepared to go down for 1, 2, 3 days. It's completely normal. So you can give you time for rest a little bit, and then start again with force, with strength, because it's something that you get it, but it takes time and patience and acceptance of your own development speed, your own improvement speed. You have to accept that and go on and keep on working hard, and you get it. And it's just every day you have to do a little bit. Your English must be in your everyday life. Reading, listening, speaking, writing, just a little bit. It's not necessary you to stay 8 hours without a stop with all the parts. No, but just a little bit. Half an hour today, okay, and 1 hour with this other part. Be persistent, but be kind with yourself and understand yourself.
Nice. Yeah, I totally agree. I love that. Be kind to yourself. Yes, absolutely. People get off the rails and sometimes get very depressed and about their study, but look after yourself as well when you're studying.
That's really important. The mental health, really important.
Absolutely. Great. Well, listen, Mertje, thank you so much for all of your sharing your journey, your advice to everybody. It's I'm sure it's going to be a great motivator and actually inspiration for a lot of people watching as well. Really, that's really, really nice. And I wish you lots of luck in the UK. I mean, do stay in touch, obviously, and let us know how you're going on in Reading.
Of course, I want to continue with the breakout rooms and practice a little bit. Of
course, you've got access as long as you want, so you can always come in and join us in the Facebook group or whatever, live lessons or the practice rooms. You're always welcome.
That's wonderful, and I recommend your course because the quality is amazing. Really, kid. You are the better teacher I have ever met.
Wow.
Really.
Wow. That's very, very kind.
You express, I don't know how to say, but it's like I know you for a long time, It's just by watching your videos, not live videos, just watching your record ones. It's like you are so approachable. You're so kind. You're so lovely. You express so good vibes when you teach your pupils. You know, it's
Great.
amazing.
Oh, I'm very pleased to hear that. That's very,
And
very
your
kind.
course is not expensive. It's very, very cheap, and it offers everything you need. Everything
Right.
you need. The
Right.
materials, and then the practice, that I think is the most important thing. Yeah, I recommend your course, everyone, for speaking and for writing too, because you get a lot of vocabulary, and the structure, you can use it in the writing part. So yeah.
Well, that's true. Yes, absolutely. And then there's Eli's writing course as well, which is there in the Key Speaking Academy. So yeah, that as well. Lovely. Well, listen, I'm so pleased to hear that. Thank you so much. It's very encouraging for me as well as a teacher,
No,
and
thank you to you
motivating.
for
So that's
everything you
great.
do. Yeah, for
Yeah.
everyone. Yeah, of course.
So listen, we'll stay in touch. Thank you so much. Again, take care.
Thank you to you, Keith.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. So a big thank you to Merche for sharing her journey with us and her success story. I really appreciate her sharing her advice, and best of luck in the UK out in Reading. I'm sure she will have a great time over there. And a big thank you to all of you for watching. I hope this was motivating and an inspiration, not only for students in Spain, but for students around the world. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a like, subscribe to the channel. And if you're interested in finding out more about the Gold course or the Fluent Grammar course, or even Eli's writing course, just click on the link in the description below and you can find out more about it. Great. It's been a pleasure, as always. Keep studying, keep going, stay motivated, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, my friend. Bye-bye.